lavender chamomile vanilla wine. Today on Happy Chick. Welcome to Happy Chick. Today we are brewing a new wine. This one is a lavender, chamomile, and vanilla. Sounds really good, doesn't it? Well, my friend Chloe suggested the lavender one. She's had it before and she kept talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. And I thought, well, if I already done a rose petal one, might as well do a lavender one. Now, I'm not surrounded by fresh lavender fields, unfortunately. So I had to order and get some dried lavender. Make sure that you get culinary grade lavender if you order it. I guess there are some that is like for the potpourri and stuff, and it's not quite very good quality or something. I don't know. But this is lavender from Certere. It's Highland grown, naturally dried flower, organic lavender, culinary grade. So you'll need about a cup's worth of lavender, which is about 32 grams, I think is what I measured out. And then next, we'll need German chamomile. Same thing. You want to make sure that it's culinary grade, edible, that kind of thing. Organic if you can get it. And once again, we're using a half a cup of chamomile flowers, which is about 12 grams. I think it's what it was. I'll have it in the description below exactly how much weight that I used on these. So German chamomile. And then the last thing is the vanilla beans. Now it's just taking one vanilla bean and I've cut it in the lengthwise, and that way it can get to the small little beans. Now you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on these. I'm using grade B long vanilla beans. They're made for making extracts, and I got 7 beans, I think, on like eBay or Amazon. I can't remember where I ordered it from. Including shipping, it was under $10. And I'm just using one, so the rest of them I can make, extract with. So you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. The ones that you get in like the grocery store are like the grade A kind, and they are pricey. Woo! They are pricey. So look for grade B, grade B. I got Indonesian grade B long vanilla beans. But you can get, wherever wherever you want to get them from. But grade B is fine, because they are made for doing the extracts. So I've already weighed out my flowers and put them in my bowl here. I'm having kind of a sneezing attack with all the dried flowers and stuff. So it keeps getting in my throat. It's quite potent. I'm going to put them in a bag. So that extracting that and the vanilla bean, well, I might do the vanilla bean loose. Nah, I'll just throw it all together. That way, extracting out of my bucket might be a little bit easier and neater. So let me go ahead and get that put into my bag here. Let me pull out my bucket so if there's any dust or anything, it still goes into the bucket. And then I've also got sugar. I did 2.4 pounds of sugar, which is a 1.020 kilograms. Now, I'm trying to be conscious about doing metric numbers and all that along with my other measurements. I might be off because I'm not good at measuring with metrics, but I'm trying. So, give me a break. I'm trying. All right. Try not to make a mess here, which Yeah, I'm already making a mess. It wouldn't be my show if I didn't make a mess, huh? Okay. Everything has been sanitized, and I have tried to get things a little bit dry so that it wouldn't be too bad with sticking and stuff. So let me just, it's going to take me a minute. We'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I've got the lavender and the chamomile in the bag. Where'd my bean go? There's my bean. This is my vanilla bean. I just sliced it down the middle so that the little tiny beads on the inside is accessible and will be released. I'll pop that in the bag as well, and then we're going to go ahead and close it. And I brewed up some hot water so that we can proceed on. It's kind of like making a tea. So let me just kind of wrap this around a couple of times. There we go. That way it doesn't come undone too easily. And I'm going to pop in my sugar so that we can get that dissolved into the bucket. Okay. Got my hot boiled water. This is all filtered water. Okay. Stir that around so it can get dissolved. All right, that looks good. So we're going to go ahead and toss in the bag with the lavender, chamomile, and vanilla. Make sure it gets underneath the water and make sure that it gets saturated. It's probably not going to impart too much color. I'm hoping it will, though. Alright. There we go. That's good. So I'm going to add in the remaining water to make up to about a gallon. Where's my gallon? There's my gallon mark. So this is cool water to cool this down. There we go. It looks so weird being in a bag. I'm used to having it floating all over the place. I'm learning. This is a learning experience, right? Okay, so it looks like the sugar's all dissolved. Let's go ahead and get a specific gravity reading done on this. I'm going to clean up just a little bit. I'm a little crowded. Be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and get a specific gravity reading going. Alrighty. I mean, it kind of looks like sugar water right now. And that's really just all it is. We have a specific gravity of 1.100. Alrighty. So, let me make sure that the temperature is cool enough for pitching the yeast. It should be. Okay, it's under 90, so it'll be just fine pitching the yeast. I have a half package of EC1118. Just going to go ahead and chuck that in there. And I'll just swirl that around with that. Get it off of the bag. Okay. Here we go. Pop the lid on. I'm going to let this go for about a week, and then I'm going to pull out the bag of lavender, chamomile, and the vanilla, and then we'll transfer it into another container, I think. So until then, we'll see you next time. Bye. All right, you guys. So it has been about, what, 10 days or so since we made this. It's been brewing in this bucket. I've been swirling it like that to make sure that the bag of herbs or flowers and stuff stays wet and moist and infuses the sugar water and everything's going hunky-dory. So it's time to take that stuff out. I forgot a bowl. Dang it! I always forget something. I'll be right back. Okay. I just want a bowl so that I can put the stuff in. You know, because I make a mess. Let's open her up. I'm so excited to smell this and to actually to try this. So I'm just like, the concept. It's like the rose wine that I made. I was excited to try that because it was just so different. The lavender is going to be killer, I think. Oh, wow. It's not purple, but it's got like that purpley pink to it. And it does smell like lavender a little bit. I think the chamomile does help. You know how sometimes lavender can get really like cloying smell to it? I think the chamomile does kind of help with that cloying smell to it. So I should have got not a calendar. A colander too. Oh well. Okay. So that makes it a whole lot easier transferring into a jug, because I had the lavender, the chamomile, and the vanilla bean all in that bag. So all that's left in here is just the goody and the yeast. So let's go ahead and get a specific gravity, since might as well, since we're here, right? I mean, it's only been like 10 days, like I said, so it's not done at all. But I want to kind of see where she's at. I used, which did I use? I think I used EC1118, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so she's working down. She's at a 1040 from a 1.100. So she's working along pretty good. I'm going to give this a good stir to make sure that all the leaves are picked up, because we don't want to separate the leaves off of the here we go. Okay, so clear the decks here. Got so much mess. It's gonna taste it too. I'm gonna stir this up. Let's just get a little. It's really sweet still, but that's gonna be kind of cool. Ah, yeah, I like it. That's gonna be kind of cool. A strong lavender finish. I think we're gonna like this one. Okay, so we're gonna transfer into a clean demijohn, the whole shebang, leaves and everything except for the flour that I took out. So I gotta stand up for this, of course. Hopefully I can get my bucket on my coffee can without spilling it. I think it'll be fine as long as I hold it. But I can go all the way to the bottom. I don't have to worry about, you know, avoiding the leaves. Put that in here. Actually, let me drop her down really quickly. There we go. All right. There it's going. All right. I'm going to just empty this bucket and we will be back in just a minute. Okay. Got a full container again. Nice. I love it when these come to fruition and become all nice and full. What are we going to do with her now? Well, she's just starting her journey. So we are going to put her in the place where I always put everything at and let her just continue on fermenting. Isn't she a pretty pinky purple? Oh, I love it. I think this is going to turn out pretty good too. I'm so thrilled and excited on this one. So until the next time, we'll see ya.